Back, everyone. We continue live right here. Pittsburgh CW. Bob Pompeani with you until 11 o'clock at 412-575-2600. You can also tweet me at KDPomp. Radko Gudas. I put on my Twitter feed, if you want to go there to see the video of what he did to Matthew Perreault of Winnipeg earlier this week. And it was a nasty chop to the neck. And tonight he got his punishment, which was a 10-game suspension. And for the life of me, it felt like it should have been 20, not 10. He's a multiple-time offender, and he recently came off a 6-game suspension. And I thought because of that, it might be 15 to 20 games based on what I saw. But it was 10-game suspension. It looks like he will not appeal. He shouldn't appeal. Watch the video. You'll see he took a clear chop to the neck of Perreault. He knew he was there. It was intentional. They got involved in a little bit of a scrum in the corner boards, and that was the result. Gudas will be gone for 10. And the Flyers continue to struggle. 412-575-2600. We got a lot of people on the line, so let's get right to it and air your opinion. Jerry in Hempfield is first tonight. Hello, Jerry.
Hey, I just want to make a quick observation. It'll be real short. Even though the Steelers only have 2 losses and they're way ahead of the division, they don't look as good as their record seems. You look at New England, their records are the same, and they're running very smoothly. They're like a juggernaut. They're just getting better and better. And the Steelers have bad games. They look good, but the Patriots, they just seem to be going like, I think they're going to go all the way this year. Just a quick comment. Thank you.
Well, again, my thing is it's a home game for Pittsburgh, and I think that will make a difference. It's going to come down to that game most likely. You know, Jacksonville's still in the equation. We tend to dismiss them, but they did beat Pittsburgh 30-9. I still consider that a bad loss, although looking at the record, you may say it's not as bad as it first appeared, but they lost at home 30-9. I think the Steelers will get better offensively. I think that 40-point game was something that will lift them. I think at home they played better, and I think they'll beat New England here in Pittsburgh, and I think that's going to be the key. You want to play them here if you're going to play them in the playoffs, and hopefully they'll get knocked out before you ever get a chance to see them. When they won their Super Bowls, that was indeed the case. But you're right, New England is in a groove right now. They got a lot of weapons. Tom Brady was all over the place today in terms of accuracy, down the field, big-time 30-yard completions to Brandon Cooks. He also went to, Gronk a few times, backs out of the backfield. He's, very much diversified that offense, all different kinds of catches, 30 of 39. He's playing well, but most importantly for them, their defense. Their defense reminds me of the Steelers in a way. In the beginning of the season, they were giving up all sorts of yards, and they still tend to give up yards, but they've gotten much better in the red zone. And today, to limit Oakland, a pretty good offense to 8 points. They did last week at Denver. They're getting stingier, and it's going to be interesting to see how that matchup takes place. But I look for it to be an epic matchup on December the 17th. David in Finleyville joins us here on the Sports Call. Hey, David.
Hi, Bob. How are you tonight? Thanks for taking my call.
Anytime.
I'm watching the Eagles game, and I was wondering, either the Patriots or the Steelers, if they do go to the Super Bowl, do you think either one can beat the Eagles? Thanks,
Well, I think the Eagles right now are playing like the best team in football. They're consistent. They're doing with defense, offense, everything. Carson Wentz is the real deal right now. He's my MVP of the NFL. I'd love to see an all-Pennsylvania Super Bowl. We've not had that, and come close a couple of times, but it just hasn't materialized. That would be fun to see. And I think in any game like that, who knows what's going to happen. Philadelphia will be a handful, no doubt. They're good, and Wentz has been terrific in what he does. Great decision-making, a lot of poise back there as well. All right, line 4 we go, and that is Pop in McKees Rocks. What's up, Pop?
Hey, Bob, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. First of all, let me tell you, I'm an MBA student at the University of Pittsburgh. I'm going to the game on Friday. They're going to pull the upset. I'm telling you right now. Because I really have nothing else to say but that, because I want them to win. So I think they're going to win.
All right, anything else? Well, I guess not. All right, thanks, Pop. Appreciate that. Let's go out to Ken in Clearfield. What's up, Ken? How you doing?
Hey, Bob. How you doing? It's Ken from Clearfield.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I kind of like the Minnesota Vikings right now. They're getting home field advantage, actually, for the Super Bowl. And maybe they'll play the Steelers in the Super Bowl. What do you think about that? The Vikings are 8-2. And they look tough. Thank you.
Well, Keenum's been a guy, he's been much better than I thought he could be. And when they lost Sam Bradford after the first game he played, I thought that was going to be a crucial blow for them. But so far it hasn't been that way. Teddy Bridgewater's able to play. They're a good team, there's no doubt. Their defense is really good. It's capable of disrupting and putting pressure on the quarterback. Still a long way to go, but I still think Philadelphia, man, the way they play even away from the link, they've been very good. And tonight's case in point, beating Dallas, although Ezekiel Elliott is somewhere in who knows where, just waiting until the suspension's over, but they're trailing again 23-8. Philadelphia looks totally in control of that game. Don and Shaler. Hey, Don, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. What's on your mind?
Hey, I just wanted to say, I really enjoy the Winter Classic games and the outdoor games in the NHL. I think it's a great thing. It brings it back to the old school, and I'd love to see a lot more of them.
Well, I don't know. I think sometimes too much of something good makes it not so good, and that's my concern with some of this. It's not unlike, college football on every single night of the week. After a while, you just don't pay attention to every game. There's just too many things on there. I think they have a good thing going. I think it's okay to add a Stadium Series game here or there to complement the Winter Classic, but I wouldn't go too crazy with it. I don't. In some cities that have not seen it yet, I think it's a good thing. Like in this case, it'll be Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. They haven't had a taste of it there. Pittsburgh entertained Philadelphia here last winter, so I think it'll be good to see from that point of view. But the key is, again, spreading it around but not overdoing it. And I think there's certainly a trick to that. We're going to take a break. 412-575-2600. Back with more right after this on Pittsburgh CW.